They're the last people in the world to tell anyone else on Earth about logic, reason, and sense. Your Western, so-called Enlightenment civilization is a monstrosity in human history. Where you've committed genocide after genocide, and you're committing one right now in Gaza. Your logical,
The United States has bombed all of the following countries since World War II. To begin, we do not have to travel far. In Central America, the United States has bombed Panama, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Grenada, the Dominican Republic, and Cuba. Moving across the ocean to Africa, we have Libya, Sudan, and Somalia. In Europe, the list consists of former Yugoslavian countries, namely Serbia, Bosnia, Kosovo, and Montenegro. Next is the Middle East, where the U.S. dropped bombs on Yemen, Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Kuwait, Iran, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Moving to East Asia, we have Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, Japan, and Korea. Finally, during the bombardment of Belgrade, a few bombs hit the Chinese embassy. So I've included China to the list as well. This is how the completed map looks like.
Okay, first of all, I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. I also want to give honors and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this word. And the brothers down who teach in sincerity. I also want to give a salutations to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth, what we call shekel birds. So today's lesson, which I just did a beautiful job on this lesson, and I forgot to push the record button. Man, I hope I can do just as good through the Spirit. This was gonna be called The Wicked. See, you just watched a video of all the places that America is bombed on since the first war, I believe, and it's a lot of places on there, and it's just showing you. I wanted to break it down through scriptures of why they do that, because this Esau and Edom. Okay, so let's get to it. My bad, just a little bit out of breath, just ran up the steps. But this Psalms 37 and 35, seeing the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay leaf. And as you see on that video, that that Esau and Edom and his army has traveled all over the world, blowing up, creating atrocities, pushing their agenda, pushing their legislations, breaking their legislations, because Esau and Edom is only in these countries and state for resources, to take something, to steal something, to rob or kill, to show his power. Because when he went to Panama, Zebulon didn't have no weapons to fight back. Esau just went and killed all them people for no reason. And Esau has done that pretty much to everybody. Not even just the children of Israel, but even just the other heathen nations too. And the word power, when we go into, I forgot what the word power, what Hebrew was. But the part of power, you go in a definition cause inspiring, which is that ain't it. Well, inspiring them to be scared, but I'm going to the word terror and striking and terrifying and ruthless and mighty, because Esau's army is mighty. It's not as mighty as it used to be, because now Russia, the Soviet Union, runs the show. Then you got China right behind us, and they got, if they decide to move against us, which is Russia's, which is a part of Esau's too. The wise man, the T-men, if I'm correct, which are the Germans, or the smart ones, which Esau, when they went over there, they it was something called Project Paperclip, where they took all the scientists and brought them over here to experiment on the American people. So then that's where you came up with all these diseases, all these different parasites, all these new bugs, and going to second edges, newly created creatures. You got whales jumping out to sea, because Esau has destroyed and polluted the whole entire earth, to the ground, to the air, to as high as he can go. Anywhere he can go, he pollutes and destroys. And he's destroyed this world. He's turned it into demonic. Everything you look, all the celebrities he made, all of them bow down to Baal, which is Satan. And everything is just off course. And Babylon, when you go into Babylon, into The Hebrew, it goes into Babel, and Babel means confusion. So Esau has confused the whole entire earth. So the earth has to be put back in balance. So that's why Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has to come back and put the Israelites back in ruler positions, and put the Edomites down and the heathens down. Okay, this is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And when it's talk about he covered the faces of the judges and the wicked, it was a question mark on this precept. And he judged and him covering the faces of the judges is when he turned Yahweh Shai and his angels into Edomites. When they're not, they're Israelites. Okay, and Yahweh Shai came from the tribe of Judah. He's not an Edomite, so how could he be white? Makes no sense. The tribe of Judah is so-called Black Americans. Okay, so I'm going to show you why Esau does all this and what the scripture says about it. Here, starting in Genesis 27, that Esau's gift, Esau's blessing was the fatness of the earth. And let's get that right here. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father, because Jacob had what's called, he tricked his mother tricked him into getting the blessings first. But it was all God's will. But I'm not getting into that right now. You can go check that out on your own. And Esau said to his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice, and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. You see that? The fatness of the earth. So he was given the fatness of the earth because the Edomites pretty much control the whole earth right now. That's why the whole earth is off course. That's why everything is out of balance. That's why the whole earth is confused. And the dew of the heavens from above, and the dew from the heaven above, they be spraying chemtrails in the air. They put their nuclear weapons in the air. They got their airplanes, their jets, and all that in the air. So they're just pretty much everywhere. And by the sword shall thou live, and by the sword shall they live. And that's why the reason why Esau's blessing was the sword. And that's why they've been killing and causing genocide all over the whole earth, because that was their gift. That's what they're due. That's in their blood. And the sword was the main part I wanted. Okay, and it says that Esau, I'm jumping down to Genesis 27:41. Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings. He hated Jacob because his blessings was to be the Lord's chosen people, was the kingdom of heaven, the eternal bodies, and the rule forever, and for them to be our slaves. So the Lord turned it around and put them over us because we went off and we don't never do what the Lord say. Just look around. Okay, it's another one, Obadiah 1:5. These come to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? And the question is, no, Esau steal everything. You don't leave nothing. When restaurants have extra food, they throw it in the trash, or they give it to pigs. They don't give it to people. No, Esau don't do nothing for the people. He don't do nothing for the people. He may do stuff for his own people, them top elites, but they don't care about even though just regular Joe Smo Edomite. Which white man? Y'all consider nothing in them too. They leave nothing. Okay, and that's why we got to pay taxes on everything. That's why taxes come out of check. Taxes come out of taxes, man. Come on, we don't get no break. You don't own no fun. You don't own no property. You paying taxes on the land taxes. I used to have a house. I used to have to pay taxes on the land. The house was mine. Your car ain't yours. Nothing is yours in this world because this place is not your rest. And this place is not your rest to the 12 tribes. Come to thee, would they not leave some grapes? And the question is, no, they wouldn't leave no grapes. I just went over that. How are the things that Esau searched out? How are they hidden things shut up? I think that's what they say. But the things are searched out through the prophets on the corner, letting you know who he is and about all his atrocities and putting it in the light so people know. This is I'm gonna get one more, then I'm gonna be out. This is Isaiah 14:4, that thou shalt take up the proverbs against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor seized, the golden city seized? As if that's not what I wanted, but it's Isaiah 14:6. He who smote the people in wrath, what they continuously stroke, and that being Esau, and the people being the 12 tribes of Israel. He that ruleth the nations in anger, and prosecute, and none hither, and that can mean the other heathen nations too, because I mean he didn't just mess up the Israelites, he messed up the other heathen nations too. So Esau is hated among all people on earth. That's why every country and everybody is going to turn, all America's allies is going to turn against America. Babylon, the great whore, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka I feel like I'm gonna butcher it if I say it. I can't think of it right now. Nineveh, spiritual Nineveh, and spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. Everybody's going to turn on this place. They're going to turn all their weapons towards this place, and the nuclear weapons are going to come and turn this place into the lake of fire. And that's my next lesson: is no hell, so you can understand that. But with that being said, oh yeah, and the rule of the nations in anger and prosecuted, and none hithering, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing, and that's when Esau is taken out his power, and the heathens are taken out of their power, and the Israelites are put back in power. And it should be, and then this place gets destroyed. The elect will get beamed up on the chariots, which is the UFOs, and then the Lord will send us back. Then we're gonna do what we're supposed to do, is collect the this goes in Psalms 149. But I don't want to get into that right now. But the whole earth will have rest once the wicked is put out of power, and that's what this World War III is going to be. So with that being said, Shalom.